and he's got his podcast, Wired In with Segun.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Your fashion's a little, bold.
Yeah,
so
I like bright colors.
So do you like the boldness of what was going on there?
I do and I don't. So, for example, there's nothing that Beyonce wears that's not amazing. But the Sarah Jessica Parker was like a Mulan rough, not Rouge, not Mulan from the Disney, but Mulan rough. That's it's just too much. It looks like her head's on fire.
Yeah.
So her statement about this was she takes the theme very seriously every year. She works very hard on it. She researches it. And this is what we came up with.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a lot of hard work. That looks like a paper mache experiment that a kid could have made in their local third grade class. I admire the effort, I suppose, but come on. I mean,
think it was some expert designer, like an expert fascinator designer, right?
Yes, they're all like
right?
expert designers that come up with this stuff.
Someone's friend should have been pinched, slapped, or thrown somewhere that let her walk out of the house and was like, no, Sarah, girl, that's working.
Right.
You working it, Sarah. No, she's not working it.
Well, let's take a look at our next contestant, Rihanna. This dress was on the internet in meme form, I swear, in 20 seconds after she stepped out into the red carpet. It looks like work to even move in it.
Yeah, it looks like it weighs 30 pounds, but we're looking at, I mean, it's, to me, the first thing that came to mind was Golden Shower, which is, I'm just saying. Oh, come on.
Did not hear that one.
It's Rihanna.
Wow.
Look, it looks like it's going, I mean, her legs are working to drag that. But these dresses cost, we have to understand now that these dresses cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and a whole part of this is playing dress up, walking the red carpet. Next to the Oscars, this is one of the, if not the biggest formal wear
for fashion,
in
Absolutely.
America.
I think they had like 4 people handling her dress.
Well, let's take a look at all the fun we had making fun of this dress. Oh, the omelet. Oh. And there you have Sarah Jessica Parker providing the heat.
Thank you. Her head's on fire. I like it.
It's almost as if they choreographed that together.
Yeah.
I
what
love
else?
that.
What else we got?
Don't overcook the omelet.
Oh, Bob's
Like I
favorite.
said, it does look like a pizza.
It looks like the
More
dough.
like a
Yeah,
pizza,
now
like
I see
the
what you're
dough.
talking about.
Okay.
Right.
She also got this comparison.
Oh, not the big bird. Not the big bird.
It looks very, very big birdish. The fur. Now, the theme, as you mentioned, was Asia through the looking glass this year.
China through the looking glass.
China through the looking glass, even more specific. So a lot of these actresses took that into account when they were picking their dresses. Emma Roberts got in trouble for this.
Yes, the faux pas of the chopsticks through her hair.
Is that a faux pas,
kind of
though?
benign
Come
to me.
on.
See, here's the thing. In Chinese culture, it symbolizes death.
It does?
It symbolizes death.
Why are we eating with them?
As you get, well, it's chopsticks in their hair
You
like
get
props.
all these white people putting the chopsticks in their hair like props.
Yeah, see, if you don't know the culture and you try to co-opt it, look, I'm Nigerian. I get mad at black people for wearing West African clothing and thinking that everything kente cloth represents my people.
Right.
I understand that
It doesn't?
No, not at all. You'd be surprised. I don't even celebrate Kwanzaa. Crazy. I know. I'm blasphemous. But it's not an anger-filled mistake. It doesn't even require an apology. It requires an explanation. If Asian Americans, Chinese Americans want to tell her why, or people want to go to Twitter and say, hey, it's a mistake, great. Emma Roberts wasn't doing that to denigrate Chinese people.
Sure.
It requires an explanation, but not an apology. She didn't mean to offend anyone.
But my question to you is this. When you have a theme of China, I mean, maybe Sarah Jessica Parker spent hours in the library researching it. A lot of these actresses probably didn't. They had some designer come up with a dress. You know, you're asking for someone to come up with something Chinese. I mean, aren't you going to have unavoidably stereotypical Chinese items in the theme?
That begs the question then, what do we consider stereotypical?
Right.
There were a lot of sheer see-through dresses that were trying to incorporate xingzams. You had Asian or dragon patterns. You had different patterns on the dresses that are attributed to China. And you had the, Givenchy, you had Versace, you had all of these different huge designers.
Right.
I think even Donatella walked the red carpet with a dress that Versace had designed. So you had a lot of designers on display showing their interpretation of China through the looking glass. You can only get mad if now a Chinese designer did something that was way out there. They were doing their best. Do we fault them for doing their best?
Yeah.
As long as it was pretty, I had no problem with it.
Which begs the question, Who are you wearing?
Oh well, I wear a combination of vintage, so vintage Lacoste sweater, Dockers, Dockers. I love Dockers slacks and my bow ties, etc. But orange is the new black. They didn't work the orange like we're working the orange.
Hey,
every boyfriend I had in high school was dressed just like you, so I feel like we're both cut from the same cloth.
There's your podcast. If you want to hear Segun opine more about fashion.
Oh my gosh, I look like all your ex-boyfriends.
Good stuff. But I went to a very preppy school.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you went to a very
lot of Lacoste.
brothers. I love.
Well, I wish. All right.